Good morning, everybody. Director A.L.Seymour coming at you live with Gold Mining Simulator, Gold Mining Adventures. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, connect. If you haven't already, hit that notifications bell. You'll always be notified whenever I go live. And without further ado, we're going to get going here with our brand new series, Gold Mining Adventures. This is Season 1, Episode 1. We're going to start out with Tier 1 mining, which is the hog pan, prospecting. We're going to lease the old Arnold parcel. We're going to get a hog pan, and we're going to try to get some gold. We're going to start from the base level, try to build our way up. Also representing the new mining company, New Direction Mining, which is something that I've recently just started. Show you guys a logo here soon. Also trying to figure out how to make it so I can have the logo on the truck and everything. So without further ado, let's get going. We're gonna go in the load game. I started a new game here the other night. New Direction. Okay. Alright, here's our trusty pickup truck. First off, before we do anything, stories notification. There are definitely some pieces of a story over here at the hotel. First one you're going to want to grab, you're going to have C1 right here. I'm going to grab that one. Okay, and then the next one, we're going to run over here by this bench. We're going to snatch that one. Okay, that's the second part. And then our third part is right over here across the street, right at this building that says Nighthawk Parcel. And right here under the trash can is the last piece. And then if we pull up our journal, we hit J, go to stories, and we go over to hotel, you'll see that we have all three parts and it's a full story. So I'm also going to point out tips on where you can find pieces of the story, at least that I know of. Definitely have some scavenger hunt details and all that. Let's see here. Game time scale set to ×3. Show frames per second. Disabled because it's obviously on normal difficulty. Gold nugget, we want that enabled. Apply. We want the digging helper disabled. Machine failures enabled. Pressure system enabled. No easy wash plant placing, which is fine. We're not even going to worry about that yet because, like I said, we're starting out in base. So, time scale set to ×3. Okay. Let's get the old pickup fired up and get heading down the road here. First thing we want to do is we want to go to the bank. And go to the bank so we can get access to the old Arnold parcel. Oh, got back into that. Hit the guardrail. So the bank's going to be past the water tower. we are going to go right over here, hit that parking brake, shut our engine off, jump out, and we're going to run up to the doors of the bank. Alright. Oh, nope. There we go. Let's see here. We want parcels. So this is Old Arnold right here. Price per square foot, $60. Additional provision of rent, 30%. Area is 10,000 square feet. Expected amount of gold is low. Dirtiness of the parcel is none. Large Creek is our water source, and the owner is Old Arnold himself. And it says Old Arnold is always happy when new greenhorn miners are coming to town. He was a miner for almost 40 years, and now he teaches everyone who wants to learn. He rents his claim almost for free. Come and take a look yourself. All right. Before we do that, let's take a look at our stock. So right now, current gold price is $1,222.89 for an ounce, which is good. Take out a loan for about $1,200. Don't really need to, but let's lease. Confirm. Okay, now if we look on the map, yep, the gate's open. Whereas, as you notice, if you don't have access to any of the claims, if you don't lease them or anything, the gate shows closed, which means you have no access to the claims. So we're going to start out right here at the Old Arnold, which is the good, the old, reliable, trusty starter parcel. This is Waterfall Valley. This is where we get to play with the big orange beast. And I still have yet to mess around with that, but we'll work up towards that. The plan is we're going to try and get as much as we can right here. Then we're going to go over here, the river town. And, well, first off, got to buy out Old Arnold so we don't have to pay rent. Then whatever we make here goes in our pockets. And then hopefully, before the end of the season, we'll have an operation going over here in Rivertown. I'd like to have at least a tier 4 or tier 5 wash plant set up at Old Arnold, and then get a tier 3 set up over here. That would probably be a good plan. But basically, we're just gonna start with Old Arnold, then Rivertown, then we're gonna go up to Pine Valley. Pine Valley, I've never really messed around with, but it's got a lot of gold. Nighthawk Valley is another one that we got to get. And then after we conquer Nighthawk, then we'll go after the big claim, which is Waterfall. And I'm hoping in the next update, right here, Whispering Pines. I wonder if there's going to be something in the works over here, because how much you want to bet that would be a nice, like, virgin claim. Thing is, it's right next door to Old Arnold, but I mean, if you look at the way, I mean, it would make sense, wouldn't it? Like, you can tell that the river used to come right down through here. So, yeah, it would definitely be something, because you look at the map, I mean, you could tell the river used to came through right here. I mean, you can tell. So there's got to be a deposit here somewhere. You know what I mean? But we'll worry about that when we get to it. Without further ado, let's get over to the mine store, the equipment store, and let's get our equipment that we're going to need. I'm not going to worry about getting a gold pan or a wash basin. I think I should already have 2 there and 2 buckets. So the only thing I'm going to worry about is getting the hog pan and the mats. We're going to get the no pump. Depending on how much everything is going to be. Oops, set the parking brake. Parking brake. That was almost disastrous. Alright, and let's see. We want the hog pan, no pump. We're going to order that one. So we want that. Add. Okay, we're going to want the core. Add. Probably won't do the extension just yet. Let's see. Oh, the mats. We need the mats. Okay, well, let's see what our total is going to be. We only have $450 to our name. 150, that'd leave us 300, so... You know what? Let's take a chance. Let's do the pump for 151. Add. We'll add 2 more hog pan mats, and then we'll get the extension. Add. Okay. Now, let's see. 401. I'm cutting it kind of close. Unless we do the no pump with the extension, which would probably make more sense. Alright, first thing I'm going to do to make transporting easier, and this is what I've always done. So walk up here to your hog pan mat, and then you add them to your... Okay, now we're going to take... I'm going to add this to the bed right there. Okay, and then we're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to run down over here. Then we're going to take this piece, and we're going to go right over here. Alright, back up. And we'll start heading towards the claim. Story notification, but just pretty much drove right by it. I did have a controller, but I broke it, unfortunately, so gotta use the keyboard for right now. But here it is, the beautiful old Arnold parcel. right over here is the hog pan dig site, which is where we're going to be setting this up. One thing I do have to worry about, though, with it being cold springtime temps right now, is got to worry about the water freezing, unfortunately. Water freezes, then we're not going to be able to run and dig. But I have a goal of hitting at least 50 ounces with the Tier 1 setup, and hopefully we can get that done before the end of day 1, because I would like to upgrade to the Tier 2 as quick as possible. And Tier 2 is going to be the mobile wash plant. With the magnetite separator, and we'll get 3 more buckets as well, and the small excavator, and get that all set up and going. And yeah, it would be really good to get that. And then whatever we get with the Tier 2, because then we can start digging in the wash plant dig site, which is the area right over here. So right over here, so this is where our Tier 3, this is where our big wash plant would sit right here. Not the orange beast, but like our the shaker trommel with the duplex jig and all that. But all that area, when we get the mobile wash plant, that's the area we're going to be digging. But right now we're just going to start out over here. Goal is to get as much gold to buy the claim. That way there we don't have to pay rent, and everything that we collect goes right in our pockets. I want to get digging, so... Aha, and I was right. Here's the wash basin with 2 buckets. So we're going to get over here. We're going to fill the wash basin up with water. We're going to bring it back into the recovery tent. And then we're going to hand pan for whatever we get for gold. So, and where we have the no pump, we have to set one aside for pay dirt. We got to use one to scoop the water and put it in. I noticed with the hog pan, no pump, 1 bucket of water will give you 33% of whatever you have in little feeder area here. So you dig and you feed. For example, we're going to pull our shovel up. Alright, I'm going to take a scoop, and then we're going to set it right there. Alright, just so I'm not annoyed, I gotta get that piece of the story, which is right here. Alright, the other one is on the other side of the claim, which I'm not even gonna go near yet. But that's the one part of the story for the old Arnold. Then we're gonna dig, keep on right on digging. Right now 67, so usually about 9 shovelfuls fills the hopper for you're lucky, found a gold. Yeah, we're gonna keep gold nuggets. Any gold nuggets we find is going to help speed the process along. Alright, so that's full. Now we're gonna take and we're gonna scoop up some water and go over here. Oh, no, not drop that. There we go. Go over here. I'm gonna pour that in there and see it just going right down. We'll fill the mats up to 100%, and then we'll go pan and see if we have enough to upgrade to the pump so we can have the power sluice. Because basically what this is a sluice box. Now there we got water going through it 24/7, and all we got to do is just dig and dig and dig. But out of 10 shovelfuls, basically, we got 9% in our mats, and as you can see, that's a pretty good start right there. So, let's see here. Let's get the digging. Turn our headlamp on here so we have a little bit more light. Alright, full again. Let's see if we can get 18% on the mats. Yep, 18%. How are they looking? They're getting a little bit more dirty, which is good. Alright, we want those to be chalked right full dirt. Right full. There we go. We got 1.713 ounces. Oh. Rookie mistake. So sick and tired of this. You gotta love manual labor. 27%. Don't look too bad. But we're gonna need at least 50 ounces in order to upgrade to the next level. And what I might end up doing, if I can get 5, I'll jump in the truck, we'll head to the blacksmith, and we'll sell it for 40% of what it's worth. We won't smelt it, we'll sell it, and then we'll get the power upgrade for this. Oh, I'm excited for Gold Mining Simulator 2. It looks really good. It looks like it's going to be really, really good. So. Alright, we're at 36%. love starting out from the basics, but then again, you want the full experience, so... Oh, almost there. Five. All right, 96. All right, we got 5 ounces. All right, so we'll run this through. You know what? Screw it. Let's fill the mats up 100%. Fill the mats up 100%. That's what we're going to do. We're going to fill them up 100, and then we're going to do a full cleanup. We'll go hand pan it. And see what we can get. 16, 28, so this should be 39, 50. If my calculations are correct. $23. Oh, okay. Ooh. Alright, hog pan mats are full. Let's fill up a water bucket. Look at how clean those mats are. Alright, let's run over here into the tent. And we will dump it in the pan. Right in the gold pan. Alright, and then we'll set the bucket right there. We'll run right over here. Alright, pick. Well, it's a good thing I started doing the... We'll invest in the gold in a wave table. Before we discard this, make sure nothing. Okay. Alrighty. Set that down. Let's finish up the whole bucket. And that was it for that one. Awesome. Awesome possum. I'm just going to make it my phrase. Awesome. Nah, it's too overused. We'll come up with some catchphrases here. And the bucket is empty. Awesome. Alright, and we have a little over 8.5 ounces. Alrighty. Awesome. Alright. Let's jump in the old pickup. And let's go to the blacksmith. Alright, and these are the two spots you're going to find the stories for the blacksmith. Right over here, under the dumpster, you're going to find one piece. There's two pieces, so there's that first piece. Second piece is going to be right here, underneath the bench, over by the door. For him. Okay. Now, I'm going to see... Okay. Alright, if I was to smell, I'd only be able to get 1.5 ounces. If I was to sell, So that's how much I'd be getting if I just sold it. So decisions. I mean, I definitely get more money if I sold it all. But then if I smelt it, I get an ounce and a half. Well, 1.4 ounce gold bar, which would give me a little over 1,500. You know what? Let's smelt it so I can go take a quick bathroom break, and then when we come back, we will pick up where we left off. Alright, and we are back in game. Let's see here. So 7.09 ounces is what I have now. Might as well write it down. Now there we can tally up our total. I'd really love to go over what I have set, but... Oh, okay, 1.8. Oh, should be more than enough, and it's starting to snow. Oh man, I hope the creek ain't froze over. If the creek is froze over, then there's going to be nothing else we're going to be able to do. Unless... there might be a solution to our problem. The only thing is, am I going to have the money for it? First off, I'm going to go to the bank and sell that bar. Because I have zero money. We have no money. $0. We's broke. We are broke, but we're not in debt. Not yet. Check stock. Alright, that ain't bad. I'm hoping it ain't frozen. It might start freezing because it is below freezing. Anything under 32 degrees is freezing. Alright, we'll add that. Alright, that's 8,000. Alright. Small diesel water pump. Add. We're going to need fat water hose, a thin water hose, and we are going to need one of these. And let's see how much we just spent. So for the hog pan pump, it's about $5.25. We'll order it. Okay. And let's go load the truck up. We'll back her up a little bit here. That way it'll be a little easier to throw stuff in. Alright. Grab our water filter. We'll throw it on the hose. And then we'll... 2. Along with that. Alright, let's get back to the claim. If the creek has frozen over, then what we'll have to wind up doing, we'll have to come back into town, and we'll have to smelt what we have for gold. So the last of the 7 ounces that we have, we'll have to smelt that. Then we'll have to sell it, and then see if we can get that big water tank. Because that's going to be the only way we're going to be able to stay running when the creek freezes. And we only have to deal with the creek freezing for until about day 4, I think, and then we start getting consistent warm temperatures. But also, whatever gold we have, they'll take a portion of it for rent. So, yeah, the creek looks frozen. Creek looks frozen. Is it frozen? I didn't even get fuel for the pump. Son of a gun. Alright, okay, so we're gonna set that right there. Alright, so we're gonna run over here and then throw this in our little cell area. Got $25 out of that. This is a hiccup. Okay. Before we run into town, let's see if our equity has increased by chance. And that's all I can take out. Wow. Okay. Alright, back in the town, I guess. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down, ain't nothing gonna stop me. We're gonna get that 50 ounces before we upgrade to the mobile wash plant. While we're waiting for that, let's go over next door to the Native American village and collect those stories. Alright, there's one piece right there by the car. There's another piece up here somewhere, I think. Notification should start blinking. When you get close to them, the story, yeah, right there. That little notification you see right on the right hand of the screen. Okay, there we go. There it is right there. Alright, there's number 2. Ice is thawed and water is flowing again. That's great. And I just smelted the rest of... Oh, that's actually 3 pieces to that story. Now we got a third completed story. Head back over to the blacksmith. Do. I'm gonna go top off my coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, this really sucks. Nice. Hmm. No, I'm not even. I'm not even gonna bother. There's no sense because all I'm gonna do is wind up in debt. So. However, the next time the creek freezes, we are not going to be stuck with our pants down. So we're going to get one of these. Add. Then we're going to get one of these. A thin water hose. Water splitter. Thing is, $8,193, $8,235 is what I have. I'm gonna be cutting it close. Oh yeah, $10 for a jerry can. We'll get a couple of those. Always need fuel. Okay. Might need a small loan of 600. Actually, we'll do 18. go visit the main water tower in town, get some water put in it, and I think the only hose that we can use to do that with is going to be the fat water hose. Well, the huge water hose. Alright, we'll make this work. We will. Yeah, it's snowing again, so she's gonna freeze up again. So it's a good thing we're doing this. The reason why I grabbed the another fat water hose is because when the creek's not frozen, we can fill up the water tank without having to drag it into town. But before we fill that up, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to the gas station. We're going to fill up the truck, we're going to fill up the water tank, we're going to fill up the jerry cans. Over there we have fuel. If I can make it so I don't have to keep running into town every 5 seconds, I'll be happy. Refuel. Get the fuel. Alright, refuel. Okay, so we're done. There we go. Refuel. It's a good thing I went with 2400. Okay. Stop. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. Alright, let's go. Back to the mine. This mobile water tank's also going to come in handy when it comes to the mobile wash plant. The biggest thing we gotta do, though, we gotta reaccumulate what we got for gold. 7 ounces is what we need to get back. 7.09 actually is the total. especially if we're going to make our rent payment. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to park the mobile water tank right here. Park the truck right there. Set that down there. Alright, we're going to set that right there. Alright, now we're going to grab the water splitter. I'm going to set it right here. Put that hose up to it right there. And this is just when it freezes or we run out of, there's no water source dries up. We'll still have water to run. Run that right there. And then we'll run it to here. Awesome! Alright, let's see. 20% fuel. Let's go grab a jerry can, top off that water pump. And then we'll fire it up and get digging. We got work to do. We gotta get it done. So, without further ado, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, right here. Awesome. 100%. We're gonna fire it up. Fire, fire, fire. And we have water! Woo! Now time to dig. Dig, dig, dig. We're gonna dig, 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 dig. I'm using it. Yep. Me so tired, me so full. We're just gonna dig all over the place now. I wanna do da 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 ba 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 ba. Love that. Da da do. Da da do do. Oh, come on. All but five of my team. I love my job. I love it. You're so fired. Fired. Yeah, no, I'm not fired. Not yet, anyway. Alright, we've almost recouped what we lost. We've exceeded. Done! I love my job. I do. I love my job. Yep. It's good coffee. Oh man, guys. Love that song. This might be the last one for this round. Yep, 100%. See how much we got now. I hate this job. I do. Mobile wash plant, maybe? I hope so. Gotta get an excavator first. Look at all the shiny stuff. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Oh yeah, very shiny. Beautiful. 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 Shiny. Gold. Aha! You are done. Chair force. I love the chair force. Might go over 10 ounces with this one right here. Oh, yeah. E. Nice. 1056. That's awesome. Awesome possum. See about paying back that loan, I guess. Alright, we're going to do some figuring here, folks. So I just did some math. So far I pulled 17.74 ounces out of the ground. So let's dig out our little handy dandy little calculator here. So 1220.80 times 17.74. So far, I've mined 21,656 ounces of gold. Dollars worth of gold. So that's a grand total of 21,656.99, which ain't bad, especially for a start. So, that being said, okay, so I should have about $13,000 right now. So, Huh, I wonder. Should we take the risk? First off, how much is a small excavator right now? I want to see how much it's going to be to lease it, because I don't feel like owning it, because I'm going to wind up selling the darn thing when I can afford to get the big one, so... But maybe we should wait. I mean, we could spend another hour with the hog pan sluice box, but I think it's time we upgrade. Thinking about upgrading to the tier 2. Which is the mobile wash plant. I already have the small water pump. I already I got hoses. Gotta get the mobile generator. Oh. I did just sell my wash basin and gold pan, so we may have to... we gotta get that darn wave table. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. Let's grab our gold bar. 9.5 ounces, that ain't bad. Throw it in the bed. Let's go to the bank. Sell it. Alright, before we do another round of hog panning, okay, so if I rent it at 605, and if I was to rent, okay, so yeah, we'll probably wind up leasing the small excavator. Before that happens, though, we're gonna get a couple things. And get the magnetite separator if we can. I get in the habit of shutting the engine off and setting the parking brake. Alright, let's get a mobile generator. Let's get a wave table. And get one of these. And you get two of these. And the power splitter. Alright, and then we'll go over here and see how much the cost is. Alright. Let's just grab one more bucket, because we're going to need it. Actually, we'll grab two. Try to place this as far back in the bed as possible up against the cab. Then we'll do the wave table. Then we'll do the generator. I was this close. There we go. Awesome. Alright, and then we'll take Try to put that there. Not going to be able to close the tailgate. That's fine. We'll kill it. We'll kill it. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the claim. We'll do another round of hog panning. Get everything all set up. We'll shut that off. Get the generator and put it right over here at the big power splitter. Alright, we'll do the power splitter right here. There we go. Perfect. Wow, 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 wow. I'm done. I'm gonna kill this mother. Yep. Pretty ambitious goal of 1,000 ounces for a season. Probably just in an episode, I should just set a goal of what I'm hoping to collect during stream. That way there, you know, it's like, I don't get everybody's hopes up that we're going for 1,000 in one live stream. I mean, as much as I'd like to, I'm not that much of a hardcore gamer guy where I'm gonna spend hours on end trying to, and there's really no way, especially, once we get better equipment, I mean, I could see it happening, but yeah, right now, just not happening. I'm so sick and tired of this bullshit. Let's just try and get another 3 ounces, or another 8, I guess. Try to make an even 20. And I'll be happy with how this turned out, you know? I'm so tired of this. I am. It was in the long run, but turn this on. took him by surprise. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me today. Hit that like button, connect if you haven't already, hit that notifications bell. I'm going to take some time to re-strategize and come up with episode 2. Until next time, this is Director A.L.Seymour. I'm signing off.